I think it's normal for pundits and ex-players to obviously have their opinion and speculate. That's what happens nowadays. I think in-house we don't really have them conversations. You know, we just kind of want to stick to our fundamentals, you know, our basics, how we want to work. Of course, I think at the beginning of the season, if you would have said mid-table to anyone involved with the club, fans included, we would have probably bitten your hand off. And you know, I've been here long enough now to know that the club's going in a fantastic direction. From top to bottom, it's ran as well as I've seen a club run, and obviously the manager's getting lots of praise at the moment, and rightly so. He's building a fantastic squad with great balance.
You know, I'm focused on my job here, repeat, happy here, very happy here. I'm at in my opinion, one of the best run football clubs in the Premier League.
Of course, it's nice when you hear your manager say that, because you know we live in an industry where good players get touted and bought and recruited. You know, good managers get poached. That's a compliment for himself, the way he works, and the football club. From my experience with him, he's a really deep thinker. You know, him and his staff do 12-hour days at the football club, which you know, if you want to be the best, that has to happen. You know, you leave no stone uncovered really. There's so many different dynamics to the team that you need to look at. It's not just the 11. You've got a squad of probably 25. You'll have each individual going through different stages of their career, different problems, and you know, him and his team really do cover all bases. And he's a really big football thinker, thinks about the game tactically a lot. You know, he's putting his own stamp and his own views into Brighton, and you know, the trajectory is going in the right direction for sure. Before Palace, I was unfortunately I had COVID, and I kind of didn't do much for 7-8 days. Obviously, I was desperate to play in the Palace game, so I only had, I think, a couple of days training beforehand. So it kind of messed with my rhythm a little bit. Ended up picking up a small injury, but you know, that's part and parcel of football, and I'm really happy with my fitness, you know, my form, where I'm at the moment. I'm enjoying my football as much as I ever had in my career, I think, at the moment. If it wasn't COVID, I would have been training still. It wasn't enough to stop me training, but you know, obviously with the rules and regulations in place, I had to isolate. Yeah, it's been everything I expected and more. It's been a great year and a half so far. I've loved every minute of it. As much as I did my time at Liverpool, it's obviously a different football club with different challenges, different goals, but that doesn't mean I'm not enjoying the journey as much. You know, I came here not knowing anyone in the squad, but I've built great friendships, got great relationships with the lads and the staff. You know, I speak to the staff quite a lot, being obviously a senior player, and starting to get a glimpse of what that looks like over, you know, the other side. And they're absolutely great with me. You know, they manage me well. You know, my availability and my fitness has been as good as it's been for probably 4 or 5 years. And I actually feel like I'm playing some of my best football I have in years as well. So it's, you know, I owe a lot to Brighton for giving me the opportunity, and may long it continue.